Hi, how you going? There's a new update for Lords of the Fallen. It came out just today, December 15th. It's called Season of Revelry, update 1.1394. This one. And it's very huge. It has two parts. Part 1 is called Offerings of Warriors, part 2 is called Trial of the Three Spirits. And I'm very excited. Let's see what this update is about. Glad tidings, Lambears of Mornstead. For the season of Revelry is upon us. A two-part bumper update spread over this week and next, bringing with it a whole smorgasbord. What kind of word is that? A smorgasbord of goodies, including new quest lines, festive armor sets, some highly requested quality of life features, seasonal decorations, and much more. I think the most highly requested quality of life feature, or rather a highly requested feature, is multiplayer, because it still works like it's diabolical. It's an absolute mess, at least for me and for all the people I know. As stated many times previously, we cannot overstate our appreciation of your ongoing support, passion, and dedication since our launch in October, and hope our roadmap of free content goes some way to express this gratitude. It's so weird. The roadmap, it feels nice, it looks nice, but at the same time it feels like they're using this roadmap to distract players from the main issue that the game has, because they're not acknowledging it. They're like, we just did this and that, some tweaks and refinements. Multiplayer it has new stuff, it has new features, like a co-op partner indicator, which is a fantastic feature. It should be there, it should have been there from the get-go, but it's a very welcome change. It doesn't change the fact, the multiplayer is terrible. It's in a terrible state. It doesn't matter if you have the indicator to see where your co-op partner is, if you're lagging and rubber banding. Anywho, we've released over 30 post-release updates, with plenty of the updates and nearly all of which have contributed towards today's stability and performance, which is nice. In addition to the many refinements to overall balancing, we're extremely pleased with the result and couldn't have done it without the help of you, our community of crusaders. So raise your lanterns, one and all, and let the season of Revelry begin. So yeah, like I said, it has two parts. Part 1, update 1 is out. You can download it already. It's called Offerings of Warriors. It's out today. Spell pack number 2. The second of our two post-release spell packs lands today. It includes the Arena Devastating Immolation, Brother Knight's Radiant Shield Throw, which is fantastic, by the way. It's a very cool spell, and it should have been in the game from the get-go too. I don't remember if it was Hexworks, like Soul Gascon, who said it, or somebody from IGN, but they said that if you can see the spell, you can obtain it somehow. Anyways, Brother Knight's Radiant Shield Throw is in the game, and it's fantastic. And the ability to shoot skin-piercing icicles from your fingertips. New projectiles, give the gift of blood vomit this holiday. Yay! Festive mood. 1 of 3 new projectiles alongside explosive mines and frost worms. New boss weapon abilities. Up until now, the Light Reaper's dual blades, the old Pietà and Elaine sword combo, and the stick had secret abilities, but seeing how popular these have been, we quickly got to working on adding secret abilities to all boss weapons, including an eruption of bouncing flame from the cleric's greatsword and the power to shoot a torrent of burning blades with the, let me guess, Sundred Monarch hammer thing. Yes, but you will have to perform certain tasks in order to unlock these devastating secret attacks. Holiday decorations. Yes, even the heinous hordes of Adir take the time to spread a little seasonal joy, lovingly bedecking the vestiges they patrol so What? Who writes these? I mean, it could be my problem because English is my second language, but yeah. Why? What's with the difficult words? I said it before and I'll say it again. It feels like they're writing these for shareholders, not for players, not for nerdy men and women who have ADHD and wear no pants reading them. Anyways, decor. Very nice. Update 2, it's called Trial of the Three Spirits, out next week. Trial of the Three Spirits, 3 new quest lines, 3 new armor sets, 3 new weapons, each representing one of the 3 factions, Radiance, Rogar, and Umbral. More will be revealed next week, so as to what adverse ordeals you'll need to overcome in order to reap such splendiferous rewards. Splendiferous. Mirror of Distortion, one of the most highly requested features. Doubted, highly doubted. Next week's update includes a quest line, the successors of which will unlock a mysterious mirror possessing the power to alter your very physiognomy. You'll be able to alter your body shape, gender, skin tone, hair color, and facial features, and name. Everything. Mirror of Distortion. I don't think it's a very useful thing, and I highly doubt it's one of the most highly requested features, because what's the point of changing the way you look in a Souls game where multiplayer doesn't work and you're wearing a helmet? I just don't know if it makes a lot of sense. In an RPG game, a CRPG game like Baldur's Gate, the Mira made a lot of sense. In Lords of the Fallen, I don't know. New Grievous attacks, very nice. Every family of weapons now has 2 unique finishers, one for single-handed wielding and one for two-handed wielding. Very nice. I think the game lacks in, weapon attack animations department. I'm glad they're adding new animations. A storage box. This is fantastic. Another item that's been extremely high on your Christmas wish list. We're delighted to confirm that Skyrest Bridge will be graced with a coffer next week, where you can deposit up to 2,000 items, helping to free up your inventory space. This is fantastic. A must-have quality of life feature. Even if let's pretend that multiplayer is never getting fixed. I remember finding Bloody Glory, and it took me, I mean, it could be on me, but it took me 5 minutes to find it, because all the icons, they all look the same. They have sort of same color scheme, and it took me a lot of time to find it, to equip it. Gamepad rebind, clearly on Santa's good list this year. You'll also be receiving the ability to rebind your gamepad. I don't know if it has a point, but I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy for those who want to rebind keys. And snowballs. A 4th new throwable. The festive season has well and truly arrived in Mornstead in the form of throwable snowballs. Throw them at enemies or invaders alike until they frostbite. That's kinda cool. Please find this week's full patch notes below, and we hope you enjoyed the new content. New spells and throwables. There's a list of new spells and throwables. I'm super excited for this Smiting Shield. Hurl a shield of radiant magic, inflicting holy damage. Can't wait to check it out. Explosive Snare, a throwable mine which explodes if stepped on by an enemy, inflicting fire damage and burn buildup. I can imagine this thing being overused in PvP. I mean, I don't know, maybe not, because PvP at this point in Lords of the Fallen is just whoever spams special attacks faster. For example, the Light Reaper dual swords, you can throw sort of like an arc of fire that is really hard to dodge because it has terrible hitboxes. It doesn't matter how skillful you are with your parries, mate. It doesn't matter. It's not about strategy, it's about how fast you are with your R1, with your trigger finger. Farmable faction shrines. By popular demand, you can now farm the faction shrine currencies out of elites of every faction. It's a rare loot drop, but can be farmed without engaging with multiplayer systems. Fixed an issue with Kukajine's quest. That's very nice, because it was broken. Please be aware that this change does not fix existing save games automatically. That kind of sucks. You will need to defeat an additional boss where she can help. Alright, multiplayer. This is my favorite. I am so excited. I wish there's something really good here. Improve the multiplayer online experience to be more reactive. As a result, this change will now allow players to easier dodge enemy attacks and not get stun locked. Fixed an issue that prevented Charred Finger to grant increased reward. Added missing collision. Adjusted invasion areas. Disabled an invasion area in Pilgrim's Perch. Nothing, to be honest, nothing much. And it's so upsetting. If they won't fix the multiplayer, the game will be dead. I mean, it's already kinda dead. Look, let's just check out SteamDB. Lords of the Fallen. This one, yeah. Not to confuse with Lords of the Fallen. 888 players right now. This is ridiculous. The peak was 33k. People are leaving. It's very sad. It's very... And if you compare it to Elden Ring, for example, I know there's a stretch, but still, Elden Ring is a game that was released how many years? 2 years ago? There are 25,000 players right now. And I know it's like, I mean, the all-time peak is almost 1 million players, and in Lords of the Fallen it's what, 40k? Okay, look, let's try Dark Souls Remastered. There you go, Dark Souls Remastered, 24,000 all-time peak 6 years ago, 2,000 players right now. More people are playing Dark Souls at the moment than people who are playing Lords of the Fallen. And it's incredibly sad, because Lords of the Fallen is a great game. And you see, these are tweaks and minor changes, quality of life features. Fucking guy. It's just like this guy, Sky Freak. He left a comment under one of my earlier Lords of the Fallen videos saying that fixing multiplayer would involve getting dedicated servers. This is a highly costly option that these shareholders don't approve, so you might see some tweaks and refinements, but it will never improve unless they invest in dedicated servers. I completely agree. Well, I mean, look, I'm maybe not smart enough to completely understand all the intricacies of game development. I don't want to try, to talk about something that I don't completely understand. I don't know what the issue is. Dedicated servers or lack thereof, or netcoding. I don't know, but the fact of the matter is it works like dog shit, and people are leaving because of that. And Hexworks, they're not acknowledging the issue, which is very, very sad. So what do we have next? Collisions. It's really hard to read these. Umbral assets next to, it's just a very difficult language, for me at least. Audio, bosses, visuals, gameplay, runes. Other. Updated roadmap. While the entire studio continues to work incredibly hard on our free content roadmap, we decided to release the New Game Plus modifiers early next year to ensure the very best possible quality. We thank you for your understanding and look forward to share more information shortly. I don't think that anyone will have a problem with them postponing something that they promised. If you promise something and then underdeliver, they'll be mad, and it's completely justified. But if you just say something prior, like, look, we have a feature, we're very excited about it, but we'll release it later to ensure, we deliver the best quality. Not a problem at all. I'm happy to wait for any amount of months. I'm very excited for the modifiers, by the way. It's one of the things that will probably keep the players playing. Given the multiplayer doesn't work, it's incredibly cool. The modifiers are incredibly cool for challenge runners, and it's just fun. It's just good fun. Let's check the comments real quick. Amazing support, fixed the damn stuttering. I think it's fixed for the most part. I don't know. This is pretty awesome, by the way, that Saul, I guess it's Saul Gascoigne. It's pretty cool that maybe it's somebody using his credentials. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. I think it's a pretty cool gesture. So yeah, Saul is in the comments all the time, but he responds to positive comments only. I think Saul is a pretty cool dude. I mean, I don't know him personally, but it just feels like he's extremely passionate about the game, and I think he's a gamer. Anyways, it's a pretty interesting update. I'm happy that they're still updating the game, but fucking hell, it's extremely upsetting that the multiplayer just doesn't work. I'm playing the Division all by myself. Well, not all by myself, I'm playing with Ali and maybe VDMD, because I forced him to buy the game. Yeah, told him, VDMD, go buy the game. Anyways, look, I'm just ranting already, talking smack. This is it. So thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.